Hello everyone, I'm Alison. To all people, the family has a significant impact on life. Family relationship between mother and child, father and child, and siblings are the first relationship we form in our lives. Positive relationships with parents and siblings help a child grow mentally, emotionally, and physically. While negative family relationship can have harmful effects later in life, all aspects of the relationship with parents, from childhood to the teenage years to adulthood, have impacted your life in either positive or negative ways. In the following speech, I will report my interview with at all my friends about how their families affect them. First of all, the family atmosphere affects people's childhood and mental health. One of my employees' parents are usually is busy at work. The family atmosphere is oppressive. I asked her what she thought this kind of atmosphere affects her. She said that it makes her feel lonely after she returns home. Except for school, we spend most of our time in at home. When we return home, the atmosphere is lifeless and there is no one to speak to. Parents don't ask about their children's daily life. They don't care about the children's academic performance, whether they are progressing or not. Over time, she thinks that her parents don't love her, resulting in lonely psychology and feeling that she doesn't have support in life. Another case is about my interviewee's family relationship. Her sister has a serious argument with her parents, and my interviewee tried to fix it. And she is so stressed out that she cannot sleep at night and even get depressed. In these two cases, we know that the family atmosphere really is an important part of children's mental state. Second, sibling position affects their personality. Of my 8 interviewees, 3 of them are the first child in their family. 3 of them are the last one, and one is the only child, and another is in the middle. For the first child, their family usually describe them as responsible because they think that they have the duty to do everything. They will make the most appropriate arrangement for all major and minor things to take care of his or her sibling. Also, they can organize everyone well and give people the feeling of being dependable and trustworthy. As a little baby in the family, the youngest one is generous, expressive, and full of confidence. They are very good at making surprises, knowing how to spread joy and love. For the only child, their greatest advantage is that they will give all care to a person with all their heart. Also, because the only child had no siblings to have competition with them, once the goals are set, will definitely be done. The biggest advantage of the middle child is that puts lots of effort to expand interpersonal relationships and get the attention of others. After growing up, the middle child knows how to plan in a group and makes many interesting suggestions. Next, most of the interviewees have better relationships with their mothers. One of them said that because her father is strict with her. When she was in junior high school, her father always asked her to study, study, and study. She can spend time with her friends on the weekend, and she have to go back home immediately. On the contrary, her mother plays a good cop in educating her. For example, her mother will take her out to the department store to relax, preparing fruits while she is studying in her room. In this way, she usually shares everything with her mother. There are still some interviewees who have a better relationship with their father, no matter which one, no matter if mother or father they like the most. They usually go to ask their favorite one for help when they encounter some problems. And last but not least, some interviewees say that their parents affect their future career selection. One of my interviewees said that he decided to be a doctor because of his father. He wants to save people's life, just like his father does. Parents influence the level of education or training that their children achieve. The knowledge they have about work and different occupations, the belief and attitude they have toward work, and the motivation they have to succeed. Most of these is learned unconsciously. Children and teenagers absorb their parents' attitudes and expectations of them as they grow up. To sum up, all interviewees agreed that family affects their personalities. Just like I mentioned above, the family atmosphere, sibling positions, and parents all will have an impact on a person. Children who grow up in criticism will blame the others. Children who grow up in fears are depressed. Children who grow up in laughter are shy. On the contrary, children who grow up with encouragement have deep self-confidence. Children who grows in praise know how to be grateful. Children's confidence and self-value are from parents' unconditional love. And if a person does not get enough love in childhood or find that their parental love is conditional, they must be obedient and well enough to get the love of their parents. In this way, even if they make a great success, great achievement later, their hearts are always empty. Therefore, those children who have been close to their parents since childhood tend to be more confident when they grow up and are comfortable in interpersonal relationships. On the contrary, children tend to be low self-esteem, social difficulties, and other situations. A person's missing parts in his or her family will often try hard to find them back in adulthood. In the future, we might become parents. Family and parents are really important to children's growth. We don't want to leave your childhood trauma to your future kids. Maybe do some changes. Your kids will be healthy and amazing. Thank you.